It's now exactly a decade, 10 years, since on August the 3rd, 2014, in the early hours of the morning, ISIS instigated its murderous, genocidal assault on the Yazidi community in Sinjar and the surrounding villages. That horrific genocide was carefully planned and systematically executed. It included mass executions, kidnapping, enslavement, widespread and systematic sexual violence, forced conversion, forced militarization of children, mass displacement, and other unspeakable atrocities and grave human rights violations. In addition to targeting the Yazidis, ISIS also murdered, displaced, and abducted members of other minorities too. In 2019, I went to northern Iraq, I took first-hand evidence, I met survivors and saw for myself the appalling scale and nature of that genocide. Later I met the spiritual leader of the Yazidis, the late Baba Sheikh, and I travelled to Lalish, the ancient holy site where all Yazidis come together to renew their community bonds and to be strengthened in their religious faith, a faith which has been subjected to persecution and genocidal attacks in generation after generation. On this 10th anniversary, we must renew the calls for proper security and safety on Sinjar, which I think should become an autonomous governorate inside Iraq. We should call for the perpetrators to be brought to justice, especially with the premature closure of UNITAD, the United Nations investigative body. There must be a comprehensive plan for justice, for security, and for humanitarian support. The exhumation of mass graves, and above all, the return of abducted Yazidi girls who remain missing. All of this must be done. There is simply no point in commemorating anniversaries like this one unless we ensure that the next chapters in the book are better ones than those that have passed. That will only happen when we tackle the underlying prejudice and the indifference faced by a minority who have been repeatedly caught in the crosshairs of history. We owe it to the Yazidi community to write a new and better chapter to their story.